So thank you for coming. Welcome. I'm joined on stage with Misha Desai's colleague. We're both on the product management team for compliance, and we work specifically on the eDiscovery stack. So I wanted to talk to you about some of the new stuff that we've been working on in terms of, thanks, in terms of the eDiscovery releases that we just made. This is a short session, and we've done a lot, so we're going to kind of get through this as fast as we can. I would invite you, though. We've had, I think, 2 or 3 other sessions while we were at the show, and I think we're recording all this stuff. So if there's other things that you saw here that we didn't get to go deep on, please go check those out. I think there'd be good content in there for you as well. Nope. So just to kind of start framing the problem, when we looked at our numbers, it turns out that the amount spent on eDiscovery is around $3 billion. And that's just the software, right? That's not including all the other things. If you include everything around eDiscovery, that number actually gets up to $10 billion. So it's a very expensive flow. It's a very expensive issue. And most of the people that we talk to, mostly you guys, they're telling us that because you guys understand that there's more and more data, we're coming out with more features and more tools, and there's more ways for people to communicate, the amount of data that you guys have to discover is just growing as well. And so with that, the cost tends to also grow. And so it's almost kind of a given when we speak to the folks that kind of run legal for you guys kind of tell us, look, our expectation is we need to just spend more on eDiscovery because the data is just kind of growing. And so our point of view is the data can continue to grow and it will grow, but I think there are things that we can do to help you folks so that you don't have to deal with it the way you are now, which is exporting all this content outside of the tenant and then dealing with that content using third parties. We think that that's kind of an expensive model. There's a route that we think would actually save you a ton of money, a ton of time too. And so we're going to lean in on a couple of these features. This slide kind of talks about the way we see most of eDiscovery run at your shops, right? Is the way we see it is you guys are running searches on all of our services and you're saying, okay, I've got a discovery request or I'm investigating a user, so I'm going to go look for this content. And then when you find this content, usually what we see you folks do is you start downloading, like I said, the entire mailbox, right? Or entire OneDrive sites or entire SharePoint sites. And then you use third-party tools, which is what this funnel is supposed to represent, to start culling that content down to the very core set that you actually need. And then this core set is what you're actually delivering. The problem with the model, one of the problems with the model is this becomes kind of a choke point, right? Is you guys are saying, I need all this content out fast so that I can process all this externally, but you're trying to download so much that it starts turning into lots of issues, expense and speed. And so our point of view is we can give you these tools online, we can give you the ability to be able to search the content, and then we want you to be able to do some of this culling on site, right? We want you to be able to look at the content, make decisions on what actually needs to be exported and not exported, and then the amount that you're exporting is a very minimal set, only the things that need to go. Now, we have a couple of features that we want to touch on specifically that'll help you do this, and we'll do that during the demo in just a second. So I'm going to slide to the next. And so these are the investments that we made in the advanced eDiscovery stack, right? We have some features around custodian management, so now you can tell us, hey, this is the user that I'm investigating or the user that's part of this case, and then we'll show you, these are all the sources that we have for this user, and that now includes Teams, and it includes Yammer too, so you'd be able to tell us, you check a box, you tell us the content you want, we'll associate that content to that user, and then when you run a search, it's a more inclusive search, right? It's encompassing all this content. You don't have to go out and run and find URLs or mailbox addresses. We kind of do that work for you. And then we did some really cool features around deep crawling. So you guys may know of something called unindexed or partially indexed items. We're using now a secondary index to go hit that content so that when you run a search, you're actually hitting everything. And then we actually automated the collection for you too. So when you tell us, all right, I am defining that universe of data, we'll go out and collect that content. What that really means is our search is hitting the live system, and then when you tell us I want this content, we'll collect that content, put it in an Azure blob basically for you, and now it's static, right? It's not going to change on your attorneys or legal team as they're tagging stuff. Now you can still go back to the well and collect more content. That automated collection, that automated processing will ensure that you're not really duping content, so even if you run the exact same search a week later and have found a few hundred more documents, we're only going to bring in the 100 documents, right? We're only going to bring the delta in. And so we've got another new module called Review, And this is now, when we put this in the review set, you'll be able to look at this content, make that decision. You can even redact some of this content. So we're going to show you all that in the demo. And we powered it with the ML and acquisition that we made with Equivial a while ago, too. So now when you're reviewing this content, if there are shortcuts you can take when you want to cull, for example, if you want to just say, show me all of the near dupes to this document, and I don't want to have to tag each of them individually, I want to just say bulk tag all this stuff that is near duplicate, you could do that kind of thing, right? It'll reduce even more time. So we wanted to save as much time to actually show you the content as opposed to framing why we built the stuff. We're going to jump into a demo, but we're going to do it with a bit of a story just to kind of explain why you would use as the use case behind it. And so the story is, Contoso is going to be acquiring a company, and they're trying to keep this, on the down low, so they're calling it Project Obsidian. And all of a sudden, there's an article that got published, and it sounds like some insiders letting people know that there's an acquisition in play that's messing things up for legal, messing things up for finance. And so an internal investigation needs to get kicked off. What's going on? Is this stuff getting leaked? Like, I need to understand what's going on with this case. And so we're going to jump into the live system. Oh, awesome. All right, so when you go into Security and Compliance Center now, you're going to see that you have this eDiscovery on the left nav, and then below that you have Advanced eDiscovery. That's this page that we're looking at, and we're going to open up a case, and this is a pre-created case. And we land in a home page that'll tell you just kind of some interesting stats on what's happening with this particular case, right? So it'll show you the number of custodians that you have, if you've sent hold notices to these custodians, whether they've acknowledged those hold notices or not, and then even like job status. Anything that takes more than a few seconds in this new system, we turn it into an async job in the background, and then we'll give you a tally of these are all the jobs that you're running, and this is the status of each of these jobs. We'll even assign a GUID to it. So if something goes wrong, you need to call support, you could tell us the GUID and we can investigate that specific piece. So then we'll jump into Custodian. So this is the piece we were talking about. When you want to now add new content, you add Custodian. So let's say that we need to add the engineering team, since we think maybe that's the source of the leak. We think they know the most about this project. Maybe we need to include them. So we type in a person's name here, and then we'll validate this, and we're actually hitting the Exchange system to validate this, and we do that because we want you to be able to hit even inactive mailboxes. So let's say that this employee that might have done something bad is no longer at the company. We want you to still be able to hit that content, right? Even if it's an inactive mailbox. So you say, okay, this is the person's name. And then when we show you on this page, this is the content that's unique to this user. There we go. And so we're telling you here, okay, we know that we have a OneDrive account and we have a mailbox account for this user, and then you get to choose whether you want to include that as part of the case or not by checking or unchecking the box. Now, if you want to add more content to this user, let's say that there's also some shared content that you want to include, if you come up to add, these are the other sources that you can now include and then associate to that user, right? So if you wanted to see, well, let me see what team sites Nestor was a member of. Choose teams. And I'll see, oh, there's an Obsidian team site, so I want to include that. That's definitely part of it. He's a member of that team site, and there's probably some good content in there, something it done. And so now the system is keeping track that we have a mailbox, we've got the OneDrive site, and then there's a team site, so it's kind of keeping track of all the content that you want to include. And then at the end, it's asking, do you want to put a hold on this content? I want to cancel out of this, but the point here is if you tell us these are the users and these are the sources, now when you come in here and say, I want to actually run a search, the way we do searches is if you say, name it, and then we ask you for custodian. So this is what's interesting is if you say, okay, I want to limit my, oh, I canceled out of that. I want to limit my search to only a specific set of custodians, then you can pick them in here. And just because you just identified the sources earlier, right, you told us the mailbox and the OneDrive sites, all those things, by telling us who you want to search, we'll hit all that content that you just defined earlier in the scope. And just like before, if you wanted to expand the search beyond that to other things, you could do tenant-wide searches, or if you want to be pretty specific about a SharePoint site you want to hit, you define that here as well. So once you kind of define this, and then you go into the search criteria, we build these condition cards so that you can define your search a little more easily. Now, if you know KQL, you could use the KQL. But if you don't, if you know that query language or the syntax, you can check these boxes and say, I want the date to be limited to this, or the author to be limited to this. But the point is, You define your search here, then we hit it against the sources that you just told us about, and then we keep track of that information in what we call statistics. And I think Misha's going to pick up from here. But so far to this point, basically we've been able to say, okay, tell us who it is, tell us the content that you're looking for, craft your search, and remember, search for us is live, right? You're hitting that live system. We're not journaling anything. And if you have a hold on that content, we'll also include anything that got held. And then once we have that sort of definition, this is where Misha takes over to be able to kind of show you how to consume that content.
Hey everyone. So, like Iram said, I'll walk you through how we can, now that we've finalized our search and we've iterated through it and we've identified the content that we want to include in our review, our next step is now to add this to a review set. So I'm going to look at an existing search, and we're going to hit Add to Review Set. Now here you have a few different options. Now, in a lot of cases, we've heard that individual messages, especially for chat and team-based conversations, are really difficult to consume. And so here, we've added a set of options to help you retrieve and recollect that conversation. And so we'll help you reconstruct the conversation so that when you're in review, you actually get to see the whole threaded view. We've also added a new kind of review set. It's called the Conversational Review Set. And here it's designed to help you specifically review threaded conversations. So Nancy and her team have already created one, so we're going to jump right into it. And so the best way to really think about a review set is that it's a static set of documents, and you can use your review set to annotate, redact, tag, lots of different kinds of file types. So this includes things like Excel documents, Word documents, PDFs, and even conversations. Now, it's probably no surprise that the review process is also really expensive, and it's also really time-consuming. So here you see that we have over 900 items, and to actually go through each and every one of these items could take a really long period of time. And so here I've pre-created a filter where I've run advanced eDiscovery analytics, and I'm able to cull down my overall volume to look at just my unique documents and things that are inclusive. So these are email documents or emails that might have the full history, the full context of that conversation. And so here, let's just dig right into that one. And so here you can see that the overall volume jumped down tremendously from 900 documents to just under 450. So again, it's a drastic savings in the amount of time and the amount of documents that you now have to review. Now, one of the new things that we've also added to review sets is the ability for you to create different visualizations. So here, I'm going to switch over to the search profile view. And so here, this is where you can create your custom visualizations. You can make your own widgets, understand what your data is and what makes up all of your different data. So here you can answer questions like, what custodians are contributing to the most results in this review process? Is my review process document heavy, or am I looking at a lot of emails? Or is it mostly chats, and that's how I want to tailor my review strategy? So the goal here is that you're able to aggregate all the data, a lot of information, to help you establish your review process. So the other piece is that you can also interact with these widgets. And so here you're able to visually filter on the widgets that you see and create these filters so that when you go back to your review, it's already pre-created for you. So now I'm going to switch back to the review set. Now, the other piece is that Nancy and her team have already done a significant amount of review. So they've already identified documents that are potentially relevant. And so we're going to go straight to the documents that they've already identified. And so here, the first item I'm going to look at is a Teams conversation. And so here you can see that if I ran a search on something like Project Obsidian, I'd just received this individual message. But this individual message doesn't give me a lot of context. I can't really understand what they were talking about or who was talking to who. And so here, with the conversation retrieval options, we recollected that history and presented it in this view. Now, in some cases, maybe there was sensitive content shared, and before you export this out, you don't want to share this content. And so here, you can switch over to the Annotate view and apply a redaction just on top. So we'll burn it in for you so that in your downstream process, once you take it out or export this content out, you get the burned in copy and you've hidden or redacted the content that you needed. In addition, we've also built a set of classifiers to help you analyze your data and get to the content you need. So in a lot of eDiscovery cases, you might be looking for things that might be potentially attorney-client privilege. And so one of the models that we've recently added helps you detect things that might fall into this category. And so here we're looking at something that is attorney-client privilege. And we'll see that using the smart tags capability, I can create a smart tag category And the system will help me determine whether it's attorney-client privilege because it contains an attorney match or because it has content that might be illegal in nature. So the next thing is we're going to look at some interesting email that might have gotten sent. And so here we can see that what looks like Alex Wilbur, an internal employee at Contoso, shared a document out with an external employee called Investigator. And so this looks oddly suspicious. And so here I can dig into it and see all the different files that maybe belong to this item. And so here when I dig into this PowerPoint document, I can see the actual item as it existed in its native application. So a lot of really interesting features on how you can view, how you can manage your eDiscovery workflow in place. But essentially what this gives us is it lets us see the native document, and we can now make decisions on what did it look like, do I want to do additional things like redact it or annotate it. But here it looks like we have all the evidence we need. So I'm going to close this out, and I'm now going to take all my documents out to export. And so here I've gone in, I've selected the documents I've wanted, and I've now created an export. So with this, I have a few different options here as well. Here I'm going to get a load file, but I have the options of either bringing in my tags with me. Maybe I want to just take out my natives. But I also have the option of exporting out these conversation files. So if you're looking at threaded conversations and you have any work product around redactions, tags, or annotations, you can bring that out as well. And then we'll also give you additional options. Maybe you want text files, maybe you want to replace them with the redacted versions. So here you can generate your export and you can manage all of that workflow here as well. So now I'm going to switch back to our PowerPoint, and we're going to kind of wrap things up. So as you can see, using advanced eDiscovery, Nancy was able to quickly identify custodians that were relevant to this investigation. She was then able to create searches and really tailor her content to what she needed to look for. And once she did this and added it to her review set, she was able to collect the history and understand what were people talking about, and then use the analytics to cull down her overall volume and find the items that she really needed to export. So again, these are a lot of built-in capabilities, so you don't have to bring your data out. You can start managing your workflow in place and be in control of the data that is within your organization. So in this session, we covered a few new capabilities, and some of these are already available. So if you have advanced eDiscovery, if you have a trial account, you can go ahead and try these out. So Teams Conversations is already available. And Yammer is something that we're working on. So the same experience that you saw with Teams, you'll be able to get the same experience for Yammer by the end of this year. And as well as we also have additional functionality around smart tags, and so that's the attorney-client privilege model that I showed you, as well as some additional tenant-wide reporting to help you aggregate your data across all of your tenants and easily manage your eDiscovery processes. So again, if you have any questions, me and Iram will both be at the booth, and we'll also be here for questions if you guys have any.